As part of Success Mantras, I'm here today at Go Panda in Lokhandwala, Andheri West, and with me is one of the founders of this place, Sachet Shah. Sanjay Malkani and Yash, along with Sachet, started this 19 months ago, and Go Panda is certainly on the roll. The man himself is going to tell me a few tips for entrepreneurs and what is it that makes Go Panda tick. Hi Sachet.
Thank you for having me on the show.
Sachet, if you can tell us, how did this all begin?
Well, I'm not from the hospitality industry, nor is my partner Yash.
Okay.
I was in the FMCG business. I was working in a good company, and 2-3 years into the business, you're tired of corporate world and corporate life. You just want to take a back seat. And then I was always interested in food because I studied abroad and I saw many quick service restaurants. So then I got up with Yash, I got together, we decided we should open. There's a lack of quick service restaurants in Mumbai, so, and of good quality food. So we decided we'll invest all the money that we made blindly and just open a quick service restaurant, and we came up with Go Panda. And it's been so great so far.
Absolutely. I think it was a brave decision and a wise one at that. Tell me something, Sachet. How was the first year? What were the hardships?
So, of course, when you're building a restaurant, you're not, for the first time, you're not aware of what the pros and the cons are going to be. But as you grow into the business, you start realizing. So the hardships start from everything, from your quality of food, to customer feedback, to acquiring marketing services to help you push the brand, and then your major challenges are rents. When you're in Bombay, you're going through a tremendous high rents to be in good locations and to get the best place. So I think it's a mix and match of everything, but mainly you have to fight it through. It's a patience game. The food business just does not give you fruitful rewards immediately. So the hardships also come with being patient, dealing with your staff, keeping your chefs happy so that the quality of food is the same every time.
True.
And so it's been good so far, but yeah, it's tough. It is tough.
Certainly.
Yeah.
Sachet, what according to you really makes an entrepreneur tick? Do you think it's something that can be learned, or is it something which is inborn?
Well, I come from an entrepreneurial family, so my father is an entrepreneur, and so I've always seen him grow in business. But being an entrepreneur is not something that you can just get in your head anytime. You have to learn it. It'll come to you naturally once you're on the job. And mind you, it is very difficult to become an entrepreneur. It's not easy. It all looks rosy, but there are days when we didn't have money to eat. We were just sitting here every day when we were cooking ourselves. But that's what makes us successful today. And it's a bit of hard work, a bit of luck as well. You need some luck, but mostly it's hard work, which you keep on doing, and you don't lose hope. If you lose hope, then you can't be an entrepreneur. You have to give it time.
Would you say that passion is really one of the foremost qualities that you need?
Well, food is something that we are passionate about. That's why we are in that business. So we got into food because of our passion, not because we wanted to make any money, and not because we're greedy, but we just love food. And there was a lack of a good Asian food in Bombay. So we said we'll enroll in the business and then see how it goes. So passion is our number one thing, because that's what's going to wake you up in the morning at 6 o'clock and make you work till 12 in the night. So that's what keeps you going. I guess when I was at my job, I was just doing a 9 to 6 job, and it was just monotonous. When you're in an entrepreneur, there's no hours. It's your 24 hours is when you keep thinking about your place,
And I guess the routine also sort of differs from day to day.
Absolutely. So I mean, I have meetings now at 10:30 in the night. I have meetings at 12 in the night. I wake up at 7 in the morning to go and meet my vendors, and I wake up at 6:30 in the morning to meet the newspaper flyers. So I do everything in the business, and you get to learn everything. So that's part and parcel of being an entrepreneur. There are no set hours of working. Yeah.
So looking back, what were the 3 toughest lessons that you learned?
Well, the 3 toughest lessons I would say is, first, when you're in a partnership, it's so important that you communicate with your partner. So it's a tough lesson to learn for everybody that don't take things for granted. Just because you're friends, just because you know each other, it's not going to be easy.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It's
I think.
very difficult
Very
when you are
pertinent.
3 to 4 people working together. You need to gel well. You need to have a good understanding of what each other wants, and you need to set your own roles. So I think it's been a hard process for us to learn and adapt to each other's roles.
Okay.
And now that we've overcome that, it's been good. The number 2 thing, the hardships that I think in the restaurant business is your staff. Your staff is gold to you.
Totally.
They are the guys who are going to drive your business, your quality of food, and also they are the guys who will bring you the sales. So if you keep your staff happy, everybody will be happy. And the third thing is to retain customers.
Very important.
You're in Bombay today, there are over 5 restaurants that open every month.
To complete.
It is so easy to lose for a customer to just forget any restaurant and not come back to you. He'll keep trying on something new. So you have to be innovative to keep that recall for your customers to keep coming back to you. That's a very big challenge today in Bombay, especially because you have so much options and so many varieties of food that is there. But you have to be consistent in your quality of food and also be engaging with your customers. So I think that's what's the key to 3 hard problems that I've learned over the years. I'm sure there'll be more to come.
I'm sure,
because we're
I'm
really
sure.
young in the business. But
I think those 3 were really pertinent observations.
correct.
Sachet, I'm given to understand that this is a good time when sort of a lot of global investors are getting into the food and beverage space. You're happy to invest. New places are opening. Is it a good time to get into this business?
As far as the food business is concerned, it's always good. The food business, people never stop eating. But you need to understand that there is a choice now. There is too much, plenty for everything. The food business is good if you have good quality of food, if you're priced well, and if you target your customers well. So if you have all that in place, then yeah, the food business is good. But as far as investors and all that is concerned, you have to project sales to a level where you can actually reach those targets and then give a return to the investors around. I mean, we are now going to hopefully see what comes next. But as far as investments and the food business is concerned, yes, it's a great business. It's a lot of fun. You get to eat good food. You're part of a great team. You're working 15 hours a day. So I think it's challenging, but it's also fun. So if you're passionate about it, go ahead. You can go ahead and join the business. But you need to have your set goals in mind.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Sachet, what are your expansion plans? Are you sort of going to limit yourself to one outlet, or are you sort of going
Currently,
out
we are 19 months old. We've tested our model. We've made a lot of changes. We've incorporated certain things, certain different foods. So now we know how our model works. In the next 4 to 5 months, we should have our next outlet closer to Bandra or in Powai. So
Excellent.
hopefully that should be something that's good. We're also looking into getting into the Indian market, where we plan to open an Indian quick service restaurant.
Oh, I see.
That's also on the cards in the next 6 months. So yeah, good things happening, and
Exciting times ahead
yeah,
for Go
exciting.
Panda for sure.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Great. So that was Sachet Shah telling me more about this fun, quirky Pan-Asian food place, Go Panda. If you enjoy watching Mini Food Fundas, do log in and subscribe to my channel.